Hey there guys, welcome to Sea of Thieves. In this video today, I'm going to show you how to get set up, show you around the sort of two different boats that you can select, or ships, ready for you to be able to play this game and to go out on many quests. Now, if you do enjoy this video, then make sure to drop it a like, and if you're not a subscriber already, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and click that notification button. Right, so let's get into this. Okay, so to begin with, you have a choice of two ships. You've either got the Galleon or the sloop. Now, if you are sort of with a party of maybe more than 3 or 4 people, then you should be okay to go with the Galleon. However, the sloop is mainly aimed at people for either 1 person or 2 people. So if you're playing on your own, I would go with the sloop. The Galleon's a little bit hard to control all by yourself. But we'll see that when we come to that. To begin with, we're going to have a quick look around the sloop. Now, you get to choose between, obviously, a small sloop crew, so you and a friend, or possibly 2 friends, or you can sail alone, obviously, if you're just playing by yourself. Now, when you first start the game, you start off in the sort of bar area, wherever your outpost is, and then you basically need to go and find your ship. So it's normally just off one of these dockers, so it's just off over here for myself. So we'll just quickly run across. Then once you get onto your ship, I will quickly show you around the various different things. So obviously to begin with is the actual wheel. So to interact with the wheel, you just press X on it. Obviously, as you can see there on the right hand side and the bottom of the screen, you have your compass, which you'll use for navigating. Now if you turn the wheel obviously to the right, you can turn it all the way around to the right to complete a complete hard right. So obviously once that comes back to the middle, the wheel will stop. Then again, turn it back round once. And twice we'll put it to a hard left. Obviously, if you just replace this into the middle, the little metal one like that, that's got a little sort of metal bit on it, that means that it's obviously straight. So that's how you use the wheel. Pretty simple, using it to sort of move around there. The next is the sail length. So all you have to do there is press X on it, and this will determine how sort of much of the sail you have down or up. So obviously, pull it down slowly or quickly, and then you can roll it back up. It takes a little bit of time to roll back up, but it does come down pretty quick. But the idea is to, depending on how fast you want to go, is sort of how large a sail you have. Now, obviously, as you can see sort of the wind blowing against it. What you need to do there is using the other one, which is the sail angle, is obviously you can move it around. The idea is to sort of get it so it's in line with the wind, as you can see pushing through, so about there. And once you get into that position, it will sort of like pull forward, and you can tell that it's within the wind. So the next thing is the anchor. So to use the anchor, press X on it. And then all you need to do is to move around to actually lift the anchor up. Now if there's 2 of you, it will be a lot quicker. It takes a little bit of time, but once it's up, it's like that. And then to put it back down again, just press X, and it'll automatically drop the anchor for you. Now, the next thing to look at on the sloop is the cannons. So you've got one on the left-hand side and one on the right-hand side. One here and obviously one over here. So to use the cannon, you need to have cannonballs. I don't know if I've got any in my inventory. Nope, but I'll show you where you get them from. So over here in the corner is the cannonballs. So we'll take 2 cannonballs for now. To load the cannonballs, just press X next to it. That will place the cannon in it. Press X on it and then press Y to load it. And then just press the right-hand trigger to fire the cannonball. The next thing is the crow's nest, so just go up to this ladder here, press X, and then just basically push up on your sort of analog stick. That will take you to the top of the crow's nest. Now this is a great place to obviously look out for either islands that you're travelling towards, or to look out for enemy ships. If you take out your sort of periscope, you can look through it and obviously try and see either other islands or other players on the map who may have other ships, to try and either go into attack with them or to keep away from them. A kind of tip, although it is possible, but if you're in the sloop, it's probably not a great idea to go up against the Galleon. However, it isn't impossible to take them out, it's just going to be a lot of hard work. So the next place to look at is basically the captain's sort of area. Now inside of here we've got the main big map, so obviously going onto the map there you can see your boat, but then you can zoom in and zoom out of the map. So if we zoom in there, we can see the names of the islands, and this is a great way to obviously navigate to look for where you're going. Obviously if you're playing this on your own, you'll have to keep jumping from the sort of wheel back down to here, but if you're playing with other team members, they can see the direction of the boat and tell you to either go north, west, south or east. Basically it goes to the islands that you need to go to for your quests. Just behind the actual main sort of map is the quest area. So on here is where you would put your quest if you want to start a quest. If there's multiple of you playing, you can pick up different quests, place them down on it, and then you get to vote on which one you want to do. The one with the most votes, obviously, is the quest that you then go for. Next after that, you've got the armory. So in here is all your weapons that you've got. So obviously to begin with, you just start with a sailor cutlass and the sailor pistol. Obviously as you pick up other things and pick up sort of different designs, they'll sort of appear in here for you. And then directly below it is your ammunition box or your ammo chest. So inside of there, obviously your gun only holds so many bullets, can't remember what it is, 5, only holds 5, so if you need to sort of get more ammo, you just come across the chest, press X, and it will give you some more ammunition. Now then, down from the ammo chest is basically underneath the deck here. Now you've got your wooden planks directly straight in front of you there. Just around this sort of back here, there it is, you've got the vanity chest, so within there, you can obviously choose sort of your outfits you're wearing, so that's basically everything, but then you can go across to beards, hair, eye patches, hooks, pegs, titles, etc. You'll basically purchase these and pick these up as you actually play the game. And then obviously here there is sort of your outfit or your clothing chest. Again, you've got everything, and then you can split it down into hats, shirts, gloves, jackets, etc, etc. Across from there, over here is the bananas. So this is the food. So obviously if you take damage or you lose health, you need to eat bananas. But you can keep a stock of them just in there. There is also a small little like lockup to put unruly sort of camerates in. And then there's a lantern there, which you can turn off and on. Another quick tip that I will show you while I'm on here, and it's the same with all the boats. The boats do have lanterns on sort of the front and on the side, and one up there just near the captain's wheel. I would ideally turn these off if you're during the night, if you don't want to get spotted. They are good for seeing, but obviously it also makes you very easy to be able to be seen. So now let's jump off and let's go and have a look at the Galleon. So here we are. So again with the Galleon, you can have a full crew or a small Galleon crew. So just click on it. Once you've got everybody invited that you want to do it with, then you just click set sail, and that will then automatically take you to your boat. So guys, let's now quickly show you the Galleon. So to begin with, I'm just going to show you, I'm not telling you what everything does, I'm just going to show you everything. So we have the wheel, obviously here with your compass on sort of the main back deck there. Then your anchor is actually at the front. Now we do have 4 cannons on either side on this one, unlike the one on each side on the sloop. Now at the back here, we do have the captain's sort of office there. So this is where you would put your voyages, down on this table here. And then if we sort of move around here and go downstairs, this is where sort of our stuff is kept. So we've got the big main map here. Now obviously, like I said, you do need a kind of bigger crew for this, because running backwards and forwards from the wheel to the big map to look for directions can be a little bit annoying. But anyway, your cannonballs are stored here, so they're a little harder to get hold of because they're not right next to where the cannons are. Again, then over here you've got your wooden planks, and then in here you've got all your sort of cosmetic chests, etc, etc. And then if we go down to the lower deck, and then down here on the lower deck, you've got sort of little barrels sort of spread around everywhere, and then you've got kind of your little unruly prison for unruly crew. Now down here is probably on the Galleon where I keep any treasure or anything. It means that obviously if anybody does manage to get onto your ship, that it's quite far away for them to go to actually rob the treasure. Then over here you've got obviously the bananas there, and that's basically it. So yeah guys, that was just a really quick overview of the 2 different ships that you can use on Sea of Thieves. Obviously each one has its advantages and disadvantages depending on how many of you there actually is. But another quick point is before you actually set off on your quests, just have a quick wander around the island and check out sort of the barrels and stuff that are laid around the sort of area, looking for planks and bananas and stuff like that, just so you can take them on board and put them in the barrels that I've shown you. So like we've got some cannonballs here, so pick up your cannonballs, pick up some wood, and pick up your bananas, and then once you're all set to sail, it's time to do a quest. Now we'll be doing more Sea of Thieves videos pretty shortly, so make sure to look out for them. Well, thanks guys for watching. Make sure to drop the video a like, and also make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we will see you on the next Cupboard Assassin video. Cheers guys, bye.